Hey guys, I have a little layout here I wanted to share with you guys. So I pulled these cards for myself this morning. I just wanted to do prayer for the world and just make sure that we're all focused on the right stuff and moving, being able to live freely the way we're meant to. So I pulled the cards, and the question I asked was, what is coronavirus doing to our world right now? And the angels came back with cards. So this is not a past, present, and future. It's just telling and answering the question that I asked. So the first card is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups just means that we're in a disconnected period. We're not in touch with each other. We have no form of communication. We have an opportunity to do it, but we're not doing it. And there's a reason for it, because we have apathy for the people that are out there working hard, like our nurses and our first frontline responders. They're all out there and we feel responsible. So there's a reason why we're not taking that opportunity at all right now. We're just sitting disconnected. The next card is the Hermit. Not the Hermit, the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups, in my opinion, resembles the Hermit, even though the Hermit is a self-reflection card. The Five of Cups can represent the exact same thing. It still tells me that that person is not looking at what they have, which is two full cups behind them, and they have in front of them three spilled cups, and they're just so focused. And it was painful. It's grieving. It's kind of like the end of the world for us right now, because we had five full cups and we don't have them anymore. So we're just kind of, we appreciate what's behind us because we haven't walked away from it. It's right there. But we're just in a moment right now where we're home and we're just like, what the hell just happened? It's just too much happened in one shot. So it's kind of like a big shock to the people. But then we have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is telling me that we have opportunity. There's opportunity, and there's opportunity not just for what the government wants, but also for what we want, our dreams and our desires. We represent the smaller people of this world. We don't represent the bigger portion. We represent the people. And being that it's a page, it kind of shows me that the coronavirus is doing, that would be more of a public card, like us as the public. We're minute to the House, to the Senate, to a lot of upper places. So in my opinion, with this, it's going to come that we're going to have new opportunity, and it's going to be our opportunity, because I don't really think that this government's coming up with anything. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Wands is a passionate card. It's just based off of a energy that is fierce, willing, will fight. This person has no problem taking a beating to get what they want, not in a bad way, but for what they believe in and what they dream and desire. And when you're at a 9 point in your life, you haven't reached 10, you are ready to reach 10. Like, that's it. When you hit 9, you're definitely going to 10. You're not staying at 9 in the journey of the tarot. So you're on your way to being accomplished, or you could also be in a way of carrying a burden and a responsibility that's not yours. So this is where tarot kind of, they say you can change how things can happen. I am telling you that there are people that may feel defeated and may end up feeling super burdened and having too much responsibility because they're trying to follow something that they don't believe in, or is not that opportunity that involves their dreams and their desires. Or you could be that real 9 where you look wounded, you look beat up, but you are right there. You can turn it into accomplishment. The next card is the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups represents, in my opinion, more friendship and community. It's a happy card. It just means that we are appreciating each other. I appreciate my girlfriends more than I ever have. I've prayed for my friends and my family over and over again, more than I ever have. So I do feel like the Three of Cups just symbolizes kind of how we feel right now and the people that we really are. The King of Swords is a truth card, in my opinion. He's very intellectual. He's very smart. So our generation, in my opinion, has become super good at critical thinking. We're just a little bit more advanced than the previous generations, which is okay. I don't blame my mom for, everything that's happened, but I could tell you that my mom was super clueless on a lot of the things that were going on. So I think our generation is super truthful. I think that our children are going to follow that. I feel really strong because it's a king's sword and this is about the world. So this is going to turn us into truthful people. We're going to start really thinking, is this true? Instead of us just rushing and doing things that can be devastating to that community friendship, the connection, being disconnected, feeling like you lost the world, and not being able to realize that we are really good people. We can fight. We can stand for what we want. We have the opportunity and for desire and what we want in our life, period. So then we have, and this to me is kind of like serious. Then we have the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. And the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords really represents a point of, that's it, you're done. Like you just have been betrayed, defeated. You know it. You're anxious. You feel hopeless. You're imprisoned. You're powerless. You feel, and it kind of makes us also feel self-victimized, meaning we'll run around our house and we'll be like, damn, this government, they won't let us out. Now they're saying these kids can get sicker than they can. You're starting to like make it where you are the victim, and you have the right to be the victim. We all do. But if we do that and we don't act as if we're supposed to, who we really are, and who we can turn into after we stick together and we are united, I really think that we can really have victory, which is what the Ace of Swords means. But it requires a sharp mind and raw strength. And raw means to the freaking bone. Like when, people went into war and they went in there, they didn't care. They loved their families, but their fight was for us. That's raw strength. That is a strength where nothing else matters but your people. And it's important that we stay that way for our kids. And I'm going to train my boys to be just like this. So I hope that many moms, after watching this, will feel the very same. It's important that we teach our children to be raw and to have sharp minds and to not be defeated by anybody that they feel isn't doing the right thing, isn't truthful, doesn't have intellectual ability to know what to do or how to act. It's not unnecessary. It creates a lot of problems for other people. There are people we have lost that just can't mentally deal with having absolutely no control of their life. It's good enough the government has taken so much more, but they have none. Moms that can't feed their kids, moms that have no babysitters, dads that are working 25 hours a week, and moms are completely left alone trying to shop in a scary environment alone. It is unnecessary. It is a lot of fear and anxiety being pumped into everywhere. And we need to be truthful. Okay. And we need to also seek victory for our kids, because if we don't, we're going to have bigger problems. But the cards are saying that we will end up being extremely compassionate. The cups, they symbolize creativity. And creativity is the beginning of pretty much anything that you can think of that you have done. The creative mind. So we all have a sense of cups in us, like if you make that really good meal, or if, your kid gets hurt and you comfort them the right way and they stop crying and you did a good job. Those are all things that we as people are intellectual and we're able to critically think and be so balanced, because the King of Cups represents a lot of balance. And the Queen of Cups, she represents a person that is not just compassionate. They're able to be compassionate, calm, and comforting all at the same time. So we are such good people, and we are going to win this battle. I'm going to pull some clarification cards and then put a clip in. So you may see this click on and click off, but I just wanted to go through the first run and then we'll do the clarifications. Okay.